Hey Sunny Solution fans, I wanted to get on here tonight and share a little bit with you about diffusers. So if you're watching this, give me some hearts and likes. If you're watching on the replay, do a hashtag replay, and also comment below if you have any of these diffusers I'm about to show you and what you love about them. So the first diffuser that dōTERRA's had, and you can kind of see them down here, we have the Roam, the Pilot, and the Pilot Max. So I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit. And so the Roam diffuser, this one we've had for a little while. It has a stone-like top and it twists off and it's portable. And then this is the charging station. So it plugs into the wall and you can charge it on here, and then this goes around with you wherever you want it to go. And the it's a heavier diffuser, so it's got a little weight, so it's not so tipsy. So it is good to be able to move it around. So the Roam diffuser covers 270 square feet as far as your room size goes. So a fairly decent sized room. And what I always tell people, you can add more drops to your diffuser if you're diffusing in a larger room, and add less drops if you're diffusing in a smaller room. So oftentimes between 3 and 8 drops. Sometimes you'll go a little bit more on a blend if you have like a specialty diffuser blend that you're trying and you need the right proportions. So sometimes you might do 10 or 12, but typically I would say 8 drops is probably good for most room sizes or smaller. Also with the Roam diffuser, it'll run 5 hours continuous and it'll run 10 hours intermittent. So it'll be 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. And then the Roam diffuser, you can also purchase it individually as well as with a couple of the oils. So they have like a little oil bundle that comes with it. And so I do like to point that out. And it's pretty, it's nice, you know, it fits in with your home decor or your office decor. And then this one is our Pilot Travel diffuser. So I have a brown version of it that I bought at convention. Typically it's more of a light gray color. So if you have one of these and you're wondering how can you get one like mine, you're not going to be able to get this particular model, but they do have the light gray one. I think they call it stone colored, maybe, I'm not sure. So you just unscrew the top and there is a max fill line in the bottom of that. So you just fill it to there and add your drops of oil. With a smaller diffuser, like this, you might put in 3 drops, or if you're going to use it in a little bit bigger room, you could probably put in 5 or 6. This one doesn't necessarily have a square footage on it because it's meant to be kept close. I use it in my car, so the size of it fits perfect in the cup holder. I can kind of compare it to my water bottle. It fits into my cup holder in my car. It will run on the cord, and so it comes with a really nice little travel bag. And then inside the travel bag, it's got pockets to store your oils in. And then it comes with a USB cord, as well as if your car had the old cigarette style model plug-in, you can do that. Anyway, it will run while it's plugged in as well, but it has a charge on it. So this one will run 4 hours continuous or 8 hours intermittent, where it runs off and on. I love this diffuser. So my favorite travel blend is Wild Orange and Peppermint. I call that my anti-road rage blend. It keeps me awake, but it keeps me calm. So when you're taking those long trips. And then the last portable diffuser that I want to talk about tonight is the Pilot Max. So for a size comparison, these two are pretty comparable. The Roam and the Pilot Max, you can see, you know, about the same amount of space. The Pilot Max is a little bit thinner, so this is 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches by 6.5 inches, so it's got a smaller base to it. However, don't dismiss the slightly smaller size and lighter feel, that it would be less powerful. This Pilot Max will do a 300 square foot room. And if you remember, the Roam does 270 square feet. So this one actually does a slightly bit bigger, larger room. And this Pilot Max will run 6 hours continuous, whereas the Roam runs 5. And this will run 12 hours off and on intermittent versus the Roam running for 10 hours. So even though it might be slightly smaller, not quite as elegant or pretty, very functional. So this one has a max fill line inside, and I pre-measured the water. So it's slightly under a half a cup, or if you do milliliters, 125 milliliters is about how much it takes to fill that. And you really don't want to overfill your diffusers because they won't mist properly. So I always say if you're in doubt, go just slightly under your diffuser. And then tonight I want to talk about the Malama Nurturing Blend. So both the Pilot Max and this Malama Nurturing Blend, they are a limited time offer, part of our Mother's Day collection. And so tonight I'm going to put in 3 or 4 drops of this, and we'll diffuse that while I talk about the Malama. So then you just put the cap back on, and there are little power buttons right there. And I'm not going to be able to tip it or else I'll spill, but you can see right now there's like a yellow glow. That is the light option, which you can shut off. So nice little mist coming out. And the Malama blend is commemorative of the work that dōTERRA is doing in Hawaii. It's a conservation effort. dōTERRA did win a conservation award in the mountain region, and I probably am going to butcher the word, Kaliki Kui Mountain Reserve. And so what they're doing is they're working with reforesting the sandalwood tree. It's been over harvested for a long time, and so lots of people have gotten to go in there and plant again, so we're excited about that. So it has a very large list of oils in this particular blend. Wild orange, cedarwood, coriander, and those we can all buy separately. Amyris, which is an oil that we can't get separately right now. Lemongrass, magnolia flower, ylang ylang, those we can buy. Pepper Szechuan. So I haven't got to do a lot of research about that, but Szechuan is obviously from China, so I'm not sure exactly all of the properties of this particular pepper. And then we have the bucha as well as the naoi wood. And so those 3 oils we can't buy separately. So the very last oil is the Hawaiian sandalwood that I shared with you that we're working on reforesting over in Hawaii. The naoi wood and Hawaiian sandalwood both grow in Hawaii. And the other thing that I love about this blend, and they call it the Nurturing Blend, it is a daily reminder to take care of yourself and your community as well as your environment. And so it smells lovely as I'm diffusing it here, and I look forward to maybe eventually they might bring this out full time, but oftentimes they don't. So if it's something that you're really curious about and you haven't got to try it, I would encourage you to grab it. The Malama oil is for sale individually, but I know the stock is very limited. And then you can also get the Pilot Max diffuser with the Malama blend together. So a couple of great options to try a new diffuser and a new oil blend. I covered a lot of information tonight. So if you have questions or anything about any of these 3 diffusers, please, make a comment or send me a message. And then if you've been following on Facebook or Instagram, we've been doing a diffuser challenge this month of April 2022. And so every day I've shared different diffuser blends and showed you some techniques. And I wanted to show you right here where I'm talking. This is in my kitchen. And so I do have a little diffuser station going. And I have my Lumo diffuser right here. And I have the Malama blend in it as well. And then I have a little oil rack that I keep handy. And this water pitcher that I can refill. I do use RO water in my diffusers, and it works quite well. They recommend using tap water, but the tap water in our area is so hard, even with our water softener, that I choose to use the reverse osmosis water. So anyway, just let me know if you have some questions, and I look forward to helping you. And I hope you learned something new about diffusers. And if you have some questions and want some new recipes to try, go ahead and check out the Facebook page or my Instagram account. So we'll talk to you real soon, and have a great night.